We should be out there. What is up? I think. One last little check. We have video. Chat. Oh yeah.
Wow. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Alright, so as you can see, we got some water heating up for some pasta. And this pan over here is going to be for some chicken. So today we're making chicken, spinach, and mushroom casserole. And for the side is a Mediterranean mixed bean salad. It's got a bunch of other stuff in there too, but the primary thing is black beans, garbanzo beans, and corn.
09 says, good morning, Chef Enochius.
Zero's all on it. Look at that. Welcome in, my guy. Yeah, I was lurking you last night, but we were playing Minecraft with Herbie, so I couldn't do a lot of chatting. But we had you on the phone anyways. Where's the olive oil? So into the...
He said thank you for the alert.
Right, into the pan, we got a little bit of olive oil. Maybe a little bit too much heat. Holy crap. I want a hot pan, but golly gee. That's a hot pan. We'll cool it off real good with some chicken. Alright, so the chicken, just salt and pepper, both sides. Get it ready to go. It's going to be going into the oven after this. What's up, Silly? Welcome in. Got some chicken going in a pan. Pretty hot pan. Very hot pan. But gotta get color. Because if you ain't got color, you ain't got no flavor. Not sticking, so hey. Oven's already preheated. I actually remember to do a lot of things that I normally forget to do and end up waiting on, so. The soup will not be done today as usual. It will be done I'll probably do it tomorrow. I really got to figure out how to get an extra few streams in each month, so I might start doing my soups on Mondays. We'll see how it works. Nice and brown. And all we're doing in the pan here is just searing it, so all the juices don't leak out. Just get a little color on both sides of it. Looking good in the neighborhood. We'll season with just salt and pepper. Easy peasy. Just a few minutes on each side. And then we'll be off to the oven with that for 20 minutes or so. And while that's in the oven, get our pasta going again. We got the mushrooms that I got to chop up and some spinach that I got to chop up. So we get a topping prep type of thing going on. The pastas we're going to use for this, and you can use any type of pasta, it doesn't make any difference, or you could use rice in the casserole as well. So we're doing a penne pasta, penne ziti regatta. Yep. Picking that Italian there. out to put these tongs on, then I put it back up for some reason. Alright, say bye to the chicken for a little while. Going in the oven.
Wow, it got hot.
Yeah, I bet. Going in for 22 minutes on that chicken. Waiting on the water to come to a boil.
Oh, we're watching a pot boil. Wow.
The thing you're never supposed to do is
Right, just watch a pot boil.
watch a pot boil, watch paint dry, or watch the grass grow, right?
Right. Well, at least we got you like first look away in, so you don't have to wait forever, right?
That's
No,
right.
That's meant to be like that. Why are you missing?
I don't know. It's so a little bit of I put the mushrooms in. I think it's down on the cutting board. Alright.
We can go up next.
Well, they're going to be going in the pan in the pan that the chicken is in. Oh, yeah. This is the dressing. Yeah, it's kind of a messed up morning because we're like way far ahead because I didn't have to prep anything for the soup. So it's different. Most of the time it's like last minute running up to the stream. But today was, I guess it was about 9:30. We're pretty much ready to go. As far as the water, I put enough salt in it to where it tastes almost like salt water, but not quite. It's real salty. So I always say, make it just this side of salt water. This side of the ocean is about where you need your salt to be in pasta water, in my opinion. That way you get a little bit of salt into your pasta.
Kirby says somehow I can imagine the smell of the cooking. It smells great.
Cool.
Awesome.
Gotta have a good imagination, right? And we got company coming for lunch today. Hopefully. Mom wasn't able to make it for her birthday meal because she was feeling under the weather. So we delivered it to her. But today she's coming for lunch, so and then she'll be back in a couple of weeks for the Easter dinner. Nice. Here we go again. We're talking about fixing to start talking about another meal, and we haven't even finished cooking the one that we're working on.
Right?
Come on over to the cutting board, babe, and we'll get started on these mushrooms. So the mushrooms, a lot of times whenever I cook mushrooms, I tear the stems off because they get woody on them, but these are so fresh that they're still tender, so I'm leaving the stems on. Also just get more mushroom flavor into the dish. Not a lot of seasoning in this because it's all about the mushrooms and the spinach and the chicken having those flavors, so it's just salt, pepper. The only thing that's a little different is it has a little bit of nutmeg in it, just for something else. Slicing up the mushrooms. They can be sliced, they can be chunked, whatever you want. But I'm going with slices on this one. More surface area, get more flavor out of the mushrooms with more surface area. And that pretty much goes for anything. The more surface area you have on something, the more flavor you're going to get out of it. Beautiful, look at that. Oh, like I've done this a couple of times in my life. if it's showing up on the stream or not, but I got a blister. I'm doing some yard work the other day, so probably not going to be doing yard work much. Got a couple of kids that I work with. I might be able to talk them to come over, helping me do something. I was surprised how quickly that blister came up on my hand. Of course, I probably should have wore gloves, but it is what it is.
If you would get any kind of a blister and all this shopping and stuff.
Right. No, buddy. I'm not getting away that easy. Mushroom tried to run away.
Bad mushroom.
He got caught.
Don't put me in the pot.
So as far as the overall length of today's stream, it might be shorter than normal. We might actually get done a little early. That would be something amazingly new.
Cat. Heyo.
Miss Beanie, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well for you on a Sunday, let's see, afternoon for you, I guess. Chopping up a little mushroom.
And the mushroom flurry begins.
A lot of mushrooms. It's like 4.5 cups, 5 cups. What was it? 4 cups?
Mushrooms are good.
Good for you, though.
Oh, those big giant portobellos are starting to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to do something with that.
I'm doing Napoleon.
Yeah.
Doing Napoleon with a roast chicken breast on it.
Yep.
That would be tasty.
Yes, it would. There's something mesmerizing about the mushroom cutting.
That one thinks he's going. Come here, buddy. Get back in the bowl. So, got a few more after this. Hey, our water's about to start to boil. I've had that on for about 20 minutes or so. That took forever. So the pasta is going to be done al dente, just a little under al dente because it's still got to go in the casserole. So it's going to do some more cooking. The pasta's in the water. Give it a little bit of olive oil, salted already. Again, this side of the sea on the salt. Just this side of the sea. Give her a little stir up right quick, and then we'll be back onto the mushrooms. Mushies. So, Kat, did y'all end up getting all the different variants of animals the other day? New animals? Oh, and Herbie, after you got off last night, we got one of the new cow variants, the one with the big horns. Not the Highland, but the other one. Can't remember what it's called.
She said all the piggies and chickens and what's it supposed to be cows? Coos.
Coos. The coos. Cool. Yeah, we kind of did a little bit of looking for the new variants and ended up coming across some of the new wolf variants that we didn't have. It's weird. So.
She says, I'm listening while I tidy up.
No worries.
All good. Multitask.
That's right. So all she can hear is chop, 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 chop.
Well, it's cool because you've got your hand on there and then all of a sudden a mushroom shoots out the other side.
It's the magic mushroom hand. The last one, I do believe. Then we got the spinach. Coming up after that. Won't be quite as choppy, but I'm just going to run through it just to knock it down a little bit so it ain't so big. Pasta is boiling. Making me hot. Steam coming off that pot. Ooh, I got bars. It's making me hot. The steam coming off of that pot.
Oh. All this, right?
Probably about half of the other one, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I'm just putting in that one.
Yeah, I can just put it back in here, huh? After the choppy.
Isn't it what this was for?
This is for the chicken. The chicken's got to be shredded.
Same.
Okay. Alright, so spin it. Like I said, just going to kind of ball it up, run the knife through it one time, just so the leaves aren't whole. Still might end up with some in there kind of big, but you get the idea. I guess for now I can put it in here and I'll dump it back in there.
Right?
Rangy? fresh spinach.
Yeah, hear that crunch?
Crunchy, crunchy. And since it is a casserole, you could use frozen spinach. But we got the fresh. Fresh. And again, more surface area. Get more flavor out of it. Not quite as mesmerizing as the mushrooms, huh?
That one's got the crunch sound.
Right. The crunch.
You can tell it's really fresh. That's pretty mesmerizing because you just got a meow out there.
Right.
But your hand is still covering it again.
So it's the magic mushroom and spinach hand.
Right. It just looks neat. It's kind of like those cake decorating strings.
Yeah. And spin it around, and then all of a sudden the icing just starts showing up. And the spinach and the mushrooms are going to get wilted in the pan that the chicken is cooking in right now. It's going to get wilted down a little bit. Cook a little bit of the moisture out of them. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I forgot to set a timer for the pasta. I'm a bad cook. Where are we at here?
Chicken's got 4 minutes left on it.
Does it?
4 minutes and 30 minutes left.
Alright, well, we use that timer for the pasta, so let's see where we're at. Not completely necessary to have a timer, but boy, it sure does make a difference when you're doing a bunch of different things at one time. Yeah, so don't forget. Spinach back in there. Watch that in the chicken. So, there's the spinach, and there's the mushrooms. Here's the onions and the garlic. Ran those through the blitzer before we started the stream, so y'all didn't have to listen to the little scream machine. So, now we're back to a holding pattern. A little less than 4 minutes on the chicken. And probably about the same amount of time on the pasta, maybe a little more on the pasta. But there's the pasta. Yeah, it's just a pot of boiling water. Interesting, I know. Y'all need to understand, I know this is high gear content. So just you'll have to control yourself. A little wipe down. And coffee.
The whole world goes around with coffee.
And I've got more coffee ground up already because I know Mom's going to want a cup of coffee. And of course, we'll be using our nice new Christmas gift that I got, my lasagna bacon pan. Because it's deep. And wide. Pause. Check the pasta. But this is going to be some gooey, should turn out to be some gooey goodness. Roughly, I could chop up the mozzarella. Slice it.
That'd be better than that taste.
So, we got some fresh mozzarella, just cuz. I'm gonna pour this juice off of it. Just water, ain't it? Or is it the whey? I don't know. So we got some fresh mozz. Good stuff. Hard to cut because it's so soft. Look at that.
Well, they can't look at that.
They can't look at it?
Hold on.
Oh, okay. That's right, I flipped the camera over to the pot, didn't I?
Yeah.
So fresh mozzarella balls. Gonna slice them up, put them on top of the casserole, along with some Parmigiano Reggiano, whatever it's called. The stuff from that one particular province of Italy.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be tasty on my taster. And if we don't have enough, we can probably throw a little extra Parmesan on there.
Never have enough of that.
Our son's going to be disappointed. He thought that this was for his sandwiches. Wrong.
I thought it was for his sandwiches too.
It's alright.
Little miscommunication.
Can you turn that off, please? Okay. That is our chicken. That can go back into the refrigerator. Thank you, babe. Now we'll pull the chicken out. Go back over to the stove right quick. I got it. And then, hot pan. Chicken. Welcome back. So I'm going to leave this towel over the handle so I don't forget. Nice.
Do you have any fingerprints left?
I think so. At least on my thumb, because I can get my phone open. Nice and juicy.
Oh, look at that juice.
And then we're going to use this pan to saute our mushrooms and onions and or mushrooms and spinach, not onions. Onions are so fine they don't need to be sauteed down. They'll cook just fine in the casserole. But there we go. We're going to let this cool just a little bit, and then we're going to shred it up with the knife, I'm assuming. Let that sit there.
Do you need a fork?
No, I think I'm just going to chop it up.
Okay.
Dice it up real fine. And we'll check our pasta. It jumped out. Come here, dude. Come here.
That's funny, it's running all over.
Pasta is right where I want it. I'm just going to rinse it off. Strain it out. I can't see it.
Where are you going?
Okay, now I can see again. Should have taken my glasses off.
Right.
I'm just running cold water over the pasta just to stop it from cooking anymore. So it doesn't end up just disintegrating in the casserole. And again, you don't have to use pasta, you can use rice.
going back to the cutting board?
Yeah. No, stay on the pan because I got to saute the mushrooms and the spinach. I'll wait for that handle to cool off a little bit. Alright, pasta's in the sink, cooling off. You want to start bringing over the remainder of the ingredients. So into the pan, we're going to put it on a medium-low heat. Then we're just going to hit it with a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper. And do the spinach. That's still pretty hot. She is going to set up the rest of the stuff that we need over here. Put the chicken right there. Put the cutting board. Alright, a little bit of olive oil into the pan along with the drippings from the chicken.
You just put it back.
Drippings are good.
You just put it back.
Huh?
You just put it back.
Don't I need it to make the dressing?
Well, you're going to go over there anyway.
Oh, okay. So we get to keep all those flavors from the chicken juices. We put them into the mushrooms and the spinach. And I'm not trying to burn these, or not burn them, that's the wrong word. I'm not trying to saute these all the way through. I'm basically just getting a little bit of the liquid out of them before.
Take into account going in the oven.
Yeah, before they go into the oven. Most of the cooking's going to happen in the oven, but we need some heat for the mixture that we've got to make.
You need this bottle.
I'm going to put the mushrooms back in. So, we're going to put a little salt on top of that. That'll help draw out the moisture as well as the flavor in the mushroom. Then we're going to switch back over to the cutting board here in just a minute. A little bit of pepper, just a touch. And I'll start working on the chicken. I think it's not still pretty hot. But we got a taster piece. One for the taster and one for the cook.
Yummy.
It's crazy how good that is with just salt and pepper.
Wow.
I say that every time I do this, but it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the chicken, I'm going to do real thin slices. And then as we work with it, it'll probably shred a little bit.
Yeah.
It's so tender.
It's so tender and falling apart.
It's like it's so tender and it's got so much moisture in it that it's almost hard to cut. But was it Saturday? No, Friday. Whenever I got home, I smoked 2 whole chickens. We'll be making some chicken salad with that. As well as our daughter will have some to make salads with. Regular salad. She's not a big fan of chicken salad. But chicken. What time is it? 10:30. Oh boy. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting one because, well, I've still got
You still got some stuff.
still got stuff to do. Just running the knife through it. Could take 2 forks and shred it up like we did a couple weeks back on that shredded chicken that we had.
This is another option.
Yeah, another option.
Basically, if it works, right?
Right. Whatever you got to do to make the chicken smaller than a whole breast, do that. Use that method. Wow. Deliciousness. I was about to say something, then I forgot what I was about to say. Right? Can't think of it now. Oh well. Here's what it is. I'll just focus on chopping chicken. Is there anything else I gotta cut? Yeah, I still gotta cut the stuff for the salad, right? Oh my word. That's good stuff.
I got a feeling this is going to be a favorite.
Yeah, probably so. It's going to be one of those that's going to be like, yeah, boy. You have to remember that one. Okay. So there's our chicken all chopped up. Ready for its part in the dish. Wash your knife off. So I'm just going to wipe the chicken juices off the chopping board, cutting board. Got a little bit of vegetables that are going to have to be cut up for the salad here in a minute. When we get done with the casserole fixins. Where's my towel go?
Don't mess around and grab that.
I'm not. Oh, we're good now. Okay. That can go back there for now. I'm going to flip back over here. And we're just wilting this down a little bit. You can see it's coming down pretty quick. All that liquid that's in the bottom right there is probably going to end up in the casserole because that's mushroom and chicken flavor right there. Essence of mushroom and poultry. Blah, right? But that's about where I want them. So stinking good.
Oh my God. We just eat mushrooms and chicken.
Yeah, we could just eat mushrooms and chicken. Well, we'd have to put the cheese on it because I cut it.
Yeah.
I might be able to get the spinach in here with it.
You can do it.
You can do it. So we're going to slide the mushrooms to one side. And we're going to put in a little bit of spinach at a time. Because if you've ever sauteed spinach, it goes from a big old bowl like this to basically a handful. After it gets done sauteing down, it just reduces down to nothing. And then you can take that other bowl if you want to now. I guess I don't need it for the mushrooms, huh? Oh, we can put the doughs. So over here, yeah, what we've been doing, the peas, or the black beans, the chickpeas and the corn, I strained them out, rinsed them off, and I had them over here on a paper towel drying because I want them kind of dry so they pick up the moisture from the dressing that we're going to make. It's magic. Look at that. Who's daddy? And twice. Need some more coffee? Or did you finish it all?
Snuck in there.
Oh, did you? Coffee thief.
Yep. Yummy.
So
Like right
now,
now, it's like twice as much spinach as mushrooms.
yeah. This right here could be used for so much. Spinach and mushrooms. Could do a roulade on a chicken and stuff it inside of a chicken. Could stuff it inside of pork or beef.
Puff pastry pocket.
Puff pastry, yeah. Vegetable puff pastry. Oh, put the chicken in there too. We got to keep our carnivore on, right? And just like that, the spinach just kind of disappears or wilts down. Actually, I may not even need the bowl. I could probably just leave it. Do I have to put anything? No, I don't have to put anything else in this pot. I can just leave it in the pot. Pan. So the noisy bowl with the little thing taped down on it. That was a learning experience.
What is that noise? Clank, clank, clank. I'm like, oh my God, it's the little handles on the side of the pot.
Yep.
So now they get taped down. Because it was clank, clank.
It was very sharp sounding. So now we're just going to give it a little taste, make sure we got good salt and pepper level in here. Already know the mushrooms taste good. Yes, sir. Now some for the taster. A little more spinach. It's the only way I can get it out, really. Oh, I saw the cat.
She gave up now. She's done gone take it out.
How's that?
So then she knows something.
Salt, pepper. Good to go. Just gonna take it off the heat. We're gonna use that juice in there to add more flavor to what we're fixing to make next, which is We got the big pot.
Supposed to turn the oven completely off?
For now, yeah. We can put the casserole in at 11:30. Just gotta remember to heat it back up at about 11:15. So in here, we're gonna mix our base, or we're gonna mix everything together for the casserole. So, we've got 2 blocks of cream cheese. So that means Miss Cat Beanie just lost her ability to eat this. I'm so sorry. And then the sour cream or the Greek yogurt.
You want the little tiny spatula?
I can use the, well, I might need the little one, huh? So then the next thing that goes in is 3/4 of a cup of either sour cream or Greek yogurt. The one's got the point on it, it's in the refrigerator or in the dishwasher. Get out. So, yeah. For this one, I got to get the little tiny spatula. Did I switch the cameras over?
Yeah.
Cool.
I did.
You did? Somebody did, right?
Yeah.
So there's our yogurt. And then, what's next? Our garlic and our onion mince goes in, and that's 1 medium-sized onion and 6 cloves of garlic. And then our seasoning, which is salt, black pepper, and nutmeg, goes in. And we're going to mix this all together. And then in a minute, oh man, you can smell the nutmeg. Nutmeg is strong. The nutmeg is strong with this one. Yeah. Some of the worst acting ever, but great movies.
Yes.
Getting this mixed up. The cream cheese is the hardest part. Even though it's soft, it's still dense, so it's hard to get it incorporated all the way without spending some time to it. So this might take just a couple minutes.
Could always throw it in the blend mixer.
Well, I think whenever I add the heat to it from the mushrooms and the spinach, yeah. Then we've got the mushrooms and the spinach is going in next. Hopefully I don't hit the camera. Wait, try my close-up. Y'all are all up in that pan.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The juices are going in there. Do what, Ben?
Perfect.
And get all the little scragglers out of the pan over here, and we'll pitch them in because they want to be a part of the party too.
You got a dangler there on the back.
Got a what now?
You got a dangler. See it?
Nope. So the taster will probably pick through the pot, get the rest of them out of there. I don't think they'll make it into the dish though.
Clean it out pretty good.
Yeah, the heat definitely helps break down the cream cheese. Still see some clumps of it in there. It's got a little sloshiness to it, but it's going to be tasty. So the pasta should absorb quite a bit of the extra liquid that's in here and finish cooking. So it can be a little bit loose like this. That's why you don't quite get to an al dente on the pasta. You leave it a little bit shy. It smells wonderful.
We need to transfer this or just put a couple of all in it.
I'm fixing to dump it in here.
That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of wet on the bottom.
That's fine. Just leave that towel on with it. I'll do it with 2 hands, I guess. Yeah, usually whenever I dump that out, the water pours out of that one side, doesn't it? So, just trying to look for chunks of cream cheese that need to be busted up. Take care of them. Pat, pat, pat. Beautiful. And we're going to go in with our chicken. The shredded up chicken. Very meticulously so it doesn't go everywhere.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to put it in. You can really see what you're doing.
What's that, babe?
You can see really well what you're doing.
In the pot?
Yeah.
Or in the bowl? Now we mix the chicken in real good. Of course, the chicken's probably going to absorb some of that moisture as well. Because you know, dry chicken is bleh.
You're going to do chicken jerky?
Chicken? No.
That would be so nasty.
I guess if, you know, if push came to shove and that's all you had, then you just have to be happy with it. But chicken jerky does not sound appetizing.
It'd be more like chicken chips because it would just like poof.
Right. Turn to dust.
Yep. I do believe there's no market for that.
Right. Alright, so before I put the pasta in, I want to taste it because this is where I can add seasoning. If I put it in, put the pasta in and then I have to add seasoning, I might break up a bunch of my pasta, which I don't want to do. So we'll get a little bit of chicken, a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of spinach.
Here.
Shut the front door.
I washed it.
Wow. And it doesn't even have the mozzarella and the parmesan on it yet.
Oh God. Yeah, we're gonna line up.
Yep. This is going to be fabuloso. Alright, so I think the seasoning is on point. Taster?
Yes. We don't need anything.
There. Now we got that straight. Now I know I said you had it. There it is. There, one more time. Just for old time's sake. Alright, so now we got our pasta. Gonna add our pasta in. And I just kind of wanna, I don't know. Just gonna slowly move this around and get the pasta incorporated. I'm sure I'm probably gonna break some pastas, but
Oh my God, that looks so good.
it'll be okay.
This is working out pretty good.
This is working out pretty good.
Yeah. It's almost 11.
I know. And we're gonna do we'll preheat the oven to 375 for this.
Now.
And I just thought of something. I've never really gone over the recipes in depth, but I just thought I can take the recipe and put it up to the camera, and then if anybody watches the video back and wants to make it, all they gotta do is pause it. And there's the recipe. Right?
We'll see.
You don't think so? You don't like my ideas?
Oh God. focused.
All right, so there. Everything's mixed well.
Oh,
Pasta's all worked into it. A lot of spinach, a lot of mushroom, a lot of chicken. All in all, this is not a bad, health-wise, not a bad dish. Maybe. Makes us feel better. The soups I make to eat through the week, those are pretty healthy. All right. Move the knife out of the way. We're going to pull this off of here. Bring over our dish. Oh, we got water in it.
You need the Parmesan, right?
We're going to need the, yeah. Let's see, I'm going to turn it kind of at an angle. No. That'll work. All right. Oh my God, this bowl is heavy. So we're going to go in with this. Move it around. And I gotta do some settling down. I don't know if that's all going to fit. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright, get that pushed in a little bit. Get the rest of it.
Oh my God, that's gonna be good mixed in with that.
Mm-hmm.
That Parmesan's gonna be good mixed in with that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Actually could have mixed some of it into it.
Yeah. I mean, you still can there.
It's going to be hard to do because this thing's just like full. Alright, we'll push our pasta down in there. Pack everything in nice and tight. Right? Edges. Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes good.
Heard it.
Must be good. My concern is, as it cooks, the pasta's going to swell a little more.
It's not going to be a whole lot.
No, I don't think so. We should be all right. We'll find out, right? All right, so
You
then,
can get the little dish out and we can divide it, and that way you can mix some of that Parmesan in.
yeah.
Just in case. You don't want to lose any of it, right?
Oh, gosh, no. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of this out. Give me a ladle, please. Just going to scoop a little bit of this out with a ladle. Put it into another casserole dish.
It's like, let's not have that too. Right?
All right.
There we go. Then you got room.
All right, now it's got room to breathe a little bit. Get all this goodness off of this ladle. Or just give it to her and
Right.
it'll get off of there. Okay. Now we got a little breathing room. I guess that extra little quarter of a cup of pasta. The bag, the bag of pasta. We needed 2 cups of pasta, and the bag was just like a quarter of a cup was left over. So it was like, well, I'll just dump it in there. So it's got a little more pasta than the recipe requires, but I didn't think it'd make that big of a difference. Or maybe I'm just exaggerating. I don't know. So we're going to take a little bit of this Parmesan, maybe a quarter of it or so. Put a little bit in here, like that. Oven's preheated, yeah. And I'm just going to turn this over.
It's just like you've got a little robot in the kitchen to do.
Right.
You make a comment, all of a sudden it happens.
My AI is strong. There we go. So that's just going to put a little bit of that Parmesan down into it instead of just sitting on top, which is where the majority of it is. So,
alright, electricity. We don't need no electricity going off now.
Yeah, I think that was the air conditioner kicking on. So we're going to smooth out the top a little bit. I wonder if I should put foil over the top of it for the first 10 or 15 minutes so it doesn't burn the pasta.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it'll meld together.
Alright.
Going into my room.
Do what now? Alright, so then over the top, we got to put the Parmesan and the mozzarella. Just mixing in the Parmesan into the small one so it doesn't feel like it's been left out.
Be quiet.
It's hard to be quiet with a big old piece of aluminum foil.
Even though I've been in the pantry to rip it loose.
Didn't hear it rip at all.
So it worked.
So Parmesan over the top. Of course, this is going to get all ooey gooey. Nasty, just nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And then a little more there, and a little more. Put some on the baby. Let's see, you're taking this for lunch.
We're sending it home with
Yeah, Mom likes it. Alright, and then the mozzarella slices, we're just going to dot those around like this. You don't have to use fresh round mozz, you can use shredded.
I think this is going to be a good accident, though.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of them happy accidents. I don't see anybody in this household complaining about it.
No.
Except maybe our son whenever he's... Is this the mozzarella for my sandwiches? Well, no, it's not the mozzarella for your sandwiches because...
You know, like there's no store down the road
it's on the casserole. So it can't be for the sandwiches. It's almost like making a pizza. You gotta dot your cheese around on here.
Y'all should have streamed your daggone steak sandwich thing.
Oh yeah, the steak sandwiches we made the other day turned out awesome.
I mean, that was good.
We did some really thinly sliced, the shabu shabu sliced steak, and then I used a variety of peppers. I used a red chili pepper, a green serrano pepper, and 2 green jalapenos. Left the seeds in all of them. Chopped them up with a whole onion, about a medium-sized onion, and sauteed them, and then brown the meat up, slice the meat up, and browned it off in the pan, then added the peppers and onions back into it. Oh my goodness.
There was no cheese?
Oh yeah, and cheddar cheese. So it was like a beef and cheddar with a lot of pepper.
It was so good.
Very, very good. All right.
I just put it in a bowl. I didn't even use no bun.
Right. I guess the little dude get a little bit. The little dude's not getting as much as the big dude. He'll be alright. Here, you can have the juice.
Like, really? Why?
I'm surprised it stayed in there.
Then they say I didn't even look.
So, is that not beautiful? Everybody, party people, put your hands in the air.
Yep.
Wave them around like you just don't care. So, just to keep some of these pastas that are poking out, they're going to get some color on them. Whenever I take the foil off for the last.
Are you putting the parsley on it now?
It doesn't get parsley.
That's for the other one.
Yeah. That's for the, what's the other thing? This is going to be loud. Sorry. I will do my best to keep it as quiet as possible. Nice and tight on the foil.
It wasn't too bad, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Nothing is as bad as the big food processor.
Oh, the little one. The little one.
Was it the little one?
It's the little one.
Oh, that's right. They said the big one wasn't as bad.
Little one's not, yeah. The little one's scream is like.
The little one's like a gnat in distress.
Right. Okay. So it is too early to put this in the oven. We'll set it over there, please. So I'm just going to set it off to the side for now. And then we are going to work on
The salad.
Actually, that goes through.
Why? Did you just cut it off?
That's cooking. The salad is. Alright, gotta start bringing everything over for a salad. And we got the lemons. Y'all can see that. That's the corn, the black beans, and the garbanzo beans. Parsley chopped up. Lemons. Zester. Squeezer.
Is this little bowl
Red wine vinegar?
Yeah.
Dijon mustard. Capers. 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. And this is salt, pepper, oregano, and garlic powder. And this is a bowl. I need a mixer and a whisk. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I still got to cut the cucumbers and chop the onion and the tomatoes. Wow. Anyway, so we're going to do the vinaigrette right quick and let all the flavors start coming together on it while we're chopping up the vegetables. So it's 2 lemons. Well, it's 1.5 lemons is what it is. I'm not really sure how you can get a half a lemon without having to cut another lemon. If anybody figures that out, let me know. Sorry. So again, using the zest, simply because it's delicious. Because this is a lemon vinaigrette that we're making today. And yes, I'll probably use both lemons instead of just doing 1.5. Just have to add a little bit more olive oil and vinegar to keep it balanced. I guess I should have just wrote the recipe for 2 lemons, huh? It'll be okay. Live and learn. 1 lemon. What we've got vegetable wise is the, if you didn't hear, the cucumber, English cucumber chopped up, onion, red onion chopped up, capers, and some parsley. We've got some pumpkin seeds, dried pumpkin seeds that we're probably going to throw in there for a little bit of texture at the end, just to kind of top it off, and maybe some dried cranberries, craisins, I think that's what they're called. Pomegranate seeds would probably be really good in this. Just have a little pop of sweet every now and then. Oops, sorry. So we're done with the zester. Cut the lemons in half. Oh wow. How big the rind is on these bad boys. Seeds. So we're going in with the juice of the lemons. Is that loud?
Yes.
You think it was?
Yes.
Oh, lots of seeds. And last but not least, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that dude until we make it, and then we'll taste it. Alright, so in there, and then I need red wine vinegar.
Kat says, okay, now I'm finally sitting on my beep.
There you go.
How are we doing, peeps? We're good.
Yeah, boy. Going in with 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. That's sour. It's so sour. Alright. And then 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And I'm just going to squirt it in here. So that's 1.5. See how I measured that? That was awesome. And then I need 1/3 cup of olive oil.
Do you want to do it?
Is it marked for 1/3 cup? Oh, it is marked for 1/3 cup.
Look at that.
Look at us, fam.
So I don't get it.
Yeah. So we're going in with 1/3 cup of olive oil. We're going to take it right up to that line right there that says 1/3 cup. Pour that in. Hey, babe.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The delay, you were still pouring.
Oh, was it? So there's our olive oil out of our new little measuring cups that are so fire. But and then the salt, the pepper, oregano, garlic powder. Right there. Right there. Go in with that. And we mix it into a nice little vinaigrette.
No sugar, no honey.
I'm gonna taste it first. We might need to add a little honey to it. Probably have to add some more Dijon mustard. It's not really coming together like it's supposed to. Well, that lemon zest is something else. A little more Dijon. Again, y'all heard me talk about in the past emulsifiers, which is the Dijon mustard in this case. And the emulsification is it makes the red wine vinegar and the olive oil actually blend together instead of staying separated. That's emulsification in a nutshell. Well, not even in a nutshell, just in general. Pretty much that's just what it is. Mix that up right good. Hit it with a spoon. Wow. You got your taster spoon? Okay, that is definitely a lemon vinaigrette. No doubts about it.
Is this like gonna knock me out?
It's bright. Very bright.
Yeah, it needs some sleep. Woo!
Alright, switch cameras for just a sec. Well, I'm going to take y'all for a ride. Got to open up the door where the camera's mounted and get the honey. And then close the door where the camera's mounted. Yay! Everybody got to go on a ride.
Cat says science and cooking, 2 for 1 special.
That's right. There's no extra fees for that, okay? We don't charge any more. So we're going to go in with about a tablespoon or so of honey. Just for a little sweet, because it is, when I say very bright,
Good flavor. It's
Yeah.
just in my gut punch.
it's a little abrasive, I get.
A little bit.
But with the
Because then
amount
you're
of,
going to have feta,
yeah, you got the
and
feta with
tomatoes,
salt.
all that. Yeah, we got to have something cut.
Everything's going to meld together. But I don't want to get it so sweet that it tastes like lemonade, you know? Lemonade with oregano and pepper and garlic. Oh, I think that's just right. Look at that. I free-poured that too. Look at me.
Oh, that's good.
That's just right, isn't it? All right, so about a tablespoon of honey added to the recipe. You got a pencil? I got it.
Same here.
Update the recipe right quick before we do that. 1 tablespoon honey. All right, so that's the vinaigrette. Beautiful. I don't think we need the other half a lemon. Probably should just pitch it. Okay, we're going to set this stuff out of the way. Set this out of the way. Hang on a minute. I'll trade you. And then we're going to go on another trip right quick while I put the honey away. Oh, there's my toes down there. See my feet? It's my feet. That's it. Gonna get canceled. Feet pics. So now you know the secret of my good cooking is flip-flops. Alright, so we're going to start with the cucumber. English. Cuke. Yeah, making the salads are going to be interesting because their daughter can't have tomatoes and mom can't have cucumbers. But we'll make it work.
Showing my plate.
Yep. Alright, real quick, we're going to throw the casserole in. 375. We're going to go 15 minutes, and then we're going to take the foil off, and then we're going to go another 10. So, just do a real good quick peel on the cucumber. Good old English cucumber. We haven't used a regular cucumber since we started using these. You notice that? Mm-hmm. Who is that? Hey, babe. The baby girl is awake. And she grew up.
Oh gosh, I didn't know I was this tall.
That's right.
Goes over me. No, I was looking.
Our tall baby girl.
I mean, it's your fault.
I know it's my fault. I accept responsibility for your tallness.
I also heard cucumbers.
Huh?
I heard cucumbers.
Yeah.
Oh, you just came to gank some cucumber?
She probably wants the inside.
Oh. She can have the inside since it's not going on the salad.
Here, just stand there with a little dish.
So she's I'm cutting the seeds out. She's standing next to me with a little dish in her hands. Just busting it out. hopefully a little salt on those.
I like them. I like those.
She likes them like that.
Like them like that.
I do.
Like them like this and like this and like that, you know. So, a lot of prep in today's stream as far as cutting the mushrooms and cutting onions. And, well, we hadn't got to the onion yet. We need the purple onion, baby. There we go. Taster spoon has multiple uses, you
It
guys.
smells so fresh in here when you cut that cucumber.
And we're quartering the cucumbers and just going to do a dice on them.
That smell right there, by the cucumber masks.
Now I need, no, I ate them.
Kevin probably can, Daddy can.
I'm going to need a little bowl to put the cucumbers in because I can't put them in the salad until the end.
Do they fit in here? Is that too small?
No, they'll fit there. And then I'm going to need another one for the tomato because I can't put the tomato in there until the end. And then I'll need
Probably needs a little bit more.
there's the cubes. Set them to the side.
Onion.
And then our onion. Is this for the onion? No, the onion can go in here.
Right.
This is for tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Okay.
Cucumbers.
Oh. Cucumbers. Using a red tomato, purple tomato, or using this onion, not tomato. Take the peel off. Set that bad boy right there.
See, it's red on the outside, and then when you get that off, look, it turns purple.
It's a purple. Purplish red, reddish hued purple. It's a delicious onion.
So you could call it a purple.
A purple.
A purple onion.
A purple onion.
Are y'all having a stroke?
No.
Do y'all want the baggie? So we're keeping the ends. They go in the baggie that has the stuff for chicken stock.
It's almost full.
Yeah, I took the bones from the two chickens that I smoked on Friday,
Make it
and
show them.
they're in the bag.
So
in here-
bag.
This is the stock bag. There's chicken bones in there. There's onion peels. This is off of the parsley, end of the parsley that I chopped up. Can't remember what else is in here. Don't put cilantro in here because cilantro
It takes over.
it can kind of be kind of strong. That's just more onions in the bottom. But all that will go in the pot and make some really good broth with a half a dozen chicken legs. Taster spoon went for a dive. Alright, so for the red onion, let's see, I don't need this anymore. Put that over there. We're going to do like a medium-sized dice on it. Not too fine of a dice, but not too coarse either. And it can go in the pot with the corn and the black bean and the garbanzo beans. And then I can portion out my daughters and my mother-in-law's. And then add the rest of the stuff in.
That means you need 2 bowls, right?
Yep. Probably 2 of those small bowls, or 1 small bowl for Mom. Baby girl might want more than that, I don't know.
This. We did that for fun. That's real.
Oh, taste that. I dropped my taster spoon.
Oh, sorry, Mom.
Just did. Yep, because it's for poker.
That's gonna be good over that, isn't it?
Now there's another taster in here. I gotta make sure it stays satisfied.
Probably the only one that fits.
So, one red onion diced up. And we'll put a little bit of the dressing. Not all of it because not everything's in there yet. Give it a mix up. And then portion out 2 portions. And they'll go in the fridge. Yeah, stay together. You could also put black olives in this, or green olives, or both black and green. There's a lot of stuff you could put in this. It's Mediterranean in nature. Alright, we can put a little bit of parsley in there. A couple of pinches. Let's see, the capers can go in. Cucumbers cannot go in. Tomatoes, bring them over here. Still got to cut those. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I guess I'm talking to everybody. And take the whisk out. Give me a big spoon. A tablespoon. One of the thick ones. Yeah. How did I miss that?
I don't know.
And then we're going to spoon a good bit of this on top. Are we going to put the some craisins in here?
Yeah, that's what she's looking at to verify. But I mean, I guess it don't matter. I think it would be good with the.
You know, we just got to make sure she can eat it.
Oh, she can't eat those.
She cannot?
No.
Okay. Alright, so about half of the dressing. Spatula, please. Spatula. Spatula. And we're just going to mix this all together real good. And I'm going to have to get I dropped my taster spoon, so I got to get a fresh new taster spoon. Let baby girl taste it since this is her base salad right here. Did she leave?
No, she's here. She's just quiet.
I don't make a lot of sound.
Taster spoon.
Yeah, she where to go.
Need to wash mine off. So, red onion or purple onion, corn, garbanzo beans, black beans, parsley, and then the lemon vinaigrette. And a baby girl pan. Now that's going to have cucumber for you in there, so is that good? Alright. I'm not filling that bowl up. I'm filling this up.
I didn't say fill it up.
Okay. So for her, I'm taking as the bigger bowl.
Yeah. I've either got that size or too small.
Gotcha. And we still got to put cucumbers in that one, and then Mom ain't gonna eat this much.
Put it like a itty bitty one for hers.
So drop Jade some cucumbers in there for the baby girl. And the rest of the cucumbers can go. They can go in here now, right? I don't want to screw this up, so I'm going to ask questions.
Yeah, Mom's is right here. You're good.
Okay. So the rest of the cucumbers go in there. And now we're going to have some tomatoes.
In the refrigerator to eat.
Some little baby.
Oh, fatter baby.
Yeah, they can sprinkle it on. Yeah. Oh, that could have gone in the pot. Or can Mom have it?
I think she's had it before, right?
I think so.
How much do you want?
Thank you, baby.
Just whatever you want.
So, we've got a bunch of little cherry tomatoes. We'll cut them in half. Just so whenever somebody bites into them, it doesn't shoot juice all the way across the table. Real life experiences, people. Right.
Cat says it's looking great. Yeah, it's
Nice.
very colorful.
It is a very bright salad for sure. And light, super light.
I know you can't eat the tomatoes. We can give Mom a little bit of tomato in hers.
Yeah, I've still got some in the thing. Figured I might as well just throw them all in there, right?
So you got yours to the side.
That's why we had to make yours without, and Mom's with, and hers without cucumbers, and yours with.
You're confusing him.
It ain't confusing at all, is it?
As long as we get it right, we're good.
I mean, yeah.
That goes back to your fast food years, having it the way everybody wanted it at your restaurant and everything.
Well,
Yeah,
Cooked
otherwise I
order.
wouldn't be so picky.
unless people asked for something that was in a base ingredient that was unable to be removed. I want mine with less salt in it. Sorry, it's a stew.
Pick something else.
I'll throw a cup of water in there. That'll take some of the salt out of it.
And the flavor.
And the flavor, yeah.
And then they'd say, oh, it doesn't taste good. I wonder why. Don't forget some tomatoes from them. Okay, good.
Be quiet. Just block them.
So we got the magic tomato and mushroom and spinach hand.
Yeah, he put his hand over the mushroom and got the potato, and you couldn't see it at all, but out the other side would come the mushroom. It was wild looking.
Hit that timer, please. Alright, so that's the timer to take the foil off of the casserole. So I'm going to step away for just 1 second. Oh, that's hot. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Put the foil on one side. Cheese stuff.
Just right here. Just right here.
Just a big glove.
You getting that? Girl?
You put it in my face.
Girl, you know it's true.
What?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, then we're going to go for another 10 minutes without foil on top. You can bring Mom's bowl. Grammy's, or in your case, it's Grammy's bowl.
Green.
So I'm just throwing a few of these in mother-in-law's bowl. Because she can have the tomato, that's
A little
good.
bit of, she ate fat before, I think.
A little bit of what,
So,
babe?
might be good.
I mean, we can mix it in once she gets here. We can ask her. It'd probably be the best ideas.
Cut these rolls.
We're so close, and it's what, 11:37.
Right?
Man, we're killing it today.
I'm telling you.
Actually, didn't have a whole lot of downtime with no content. The awkward silence.
Now baby girl is leaving the kitchen when she couldn't have any more cucumber.
She got what she wanted. She gone. Alright, clean the knife off and put it up. Where'd my wiping towel go? Oh, there it is. Wipe down the cutting board.
Here is the craisins.
Craisins? Okay. Get this out of the way. Wipe our counter down a little bit. Salad back in front of us. There's our craisins. There's our feta cheese. Sorry. What was this for? I didn't use that. That was going to be for the tomatoes. I didn't need it. I didn't use it. So we can stir this up. Got some craisins for a little sweetness. Yeah, we're going to have to remember the next time we make this salad to get some pomegranate seeds. I think that'd be awesome in here.
I do too.
And then we got feta cheese. Crumble it up a little bit. What do you think, about half of this maybe? Or do you put it all in there?
No, only half.
Do half and then see what it tastes like?
Yeah. I think you'd be okay with half. I think the whole thing would be too much.
I don't know, this is it. If I remember correctly, it's not overly... Feta can usually be very, very salty.
Right. Well, then just dump it.
Well, we'll taste it, just to make sure. But I just don't remember this being...
It's not. It's not overly salty.
No, it's not at all. Well, we gotta see if Mom wants some, right? Alright, we'll just do half and see what it tastes like.
I just was afraid it would overload it if you put the whole thing.
Oh, sure. I see.
Like too much feta.
So we got half of the feta, half of the feta, half of the feta. Okay. Rinse my hand off. Dry my hand off. Already put parsley in there. And got the rest of the vinaigrette. Goes in there. Give this a toss around. Looks good. A lot of different. I mean, man, you got all kinds of color in here.
Oh, that's pretty.
So the main dish has got the pasta and the cheese and all that stuff in it, which is not really heavy by any means. The overall dish is not really that heavy, but I think this on the side with the vibrant lemon flavor and everything, I think they will, what's it called? Complement each other well. Alright, taster time. What am I missing? Black bean. Garbanzo bean. Wow. Okay.
Is that too small?
No, I didn't get it on there. There we go. That is tasty. Now this will go in the fridge for 20 minutes or so.
Right.
More feta? Or no? Huh?
No.
No? Back in there. Uh-oh. This one's trying to get away. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Aiden. A little bit of cleanup action going on. Bowl. That parsley, I'll probably end up putting it in the soup tomorrow. Yeah, these little rubber bottom bowls came with lids, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
Goes there, and the lid. That goes there. Put that away. And
Ooh. It's smelling, son.
you smell what the rock is cooking.
Let's smell it. Let's check it.
Yeah, it should be good. Oh, we got bubble action. Boil, boil, toil, and trouble. Okay, we are kind of in trouble because that's got to rest for 10 minutes. And Mom will be here till what? Quarter after?
Something like that. Noises.
Alright. Wipe the stove down. And coffee time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can go ahead and get your start working on your setup thing, right?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Alright, so now straighten this stuff up. We'll get ready for the picture time. So what do we got today, babe? We got this. Everybody gotta say, ooh. And then we got this plate. And then you gotta say, ah.
Okay. I'm over it.
You're over it.
I said move it.
Oh. And now I'm being told to get out of the way. So we're setting the picture. I'm dropping napkins. I didn't get my coffee.
Napkin. See, now you're in my area again.
Does that make it better?
Yeah.
What is that? So everybody enjoy the music. I'll spare you my dancing. A little yeast roll, pop seeds, and some butter. And garlic and lemon and lettuce. And a very loud timer. Alright, gotta get the hot pads. And then, range top is cooled off so I can set the casserole up here. Oh, oh. Okay. Alright guys. Oh, everybody get ready. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, my goodness.
Yep.
This looks so fantastic. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. How about ya? Look at that. Delish. There she goes. Let's see if I can get the camera a little closer. Woo. How about that?
Yep.
That. Yes.
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 Juice.
So all you can do is say juice. So we're gonna go. What time is it? 47. We're gonna let that rest, which will allow the sauce that's in there that is boiling hot right now to kind of come together and firm up a little bit. And I'm getting a giant scooper spoon. Because when you got something that looks this good, you want a giant scooper spoon. I'm just going to check the sides. I did put a timer on, yes ma'am. So, oh, that's kind of liquidy. Yep. So, what can we talk about now? For the Minecraft viewers, we Herbie and I are working on a gigantic hole at bedrock. It's a square of 701 by 701, and I can't remember how tall it is. It's let's see, 59 to 27, so it's 76 tall from bedrock up 76 blocks, and stopped there because I started running into a lot of water, ocean type water. Don't want to deal with that. Lake, I think it was a lake, not an ocean, that we ran into. But right now we've got a couple of automated farms in it. We've got a chunk loader in there that keeps those farms loaded so they run all the time. There's a creeper farm in there. So we have the gunpowder to make rockets so we can fly around. And I made a creaking farm when it first came out. Of course that doesn't work anymore, and I got to find a new one that does work to replace it with, so we can have the amber. Kat, you made one a few weeks back. You had trouble with it at first. Did you ever get it working? I was at work. I had to go actually work instead of watch my streams. It sucks, but gotta do it, I guess. So, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just wow.
Just can't stand it, right?
I'm giving it to you, so I'll put it back.
Yeah, that's probably done.
Might be a little loose, but I just made a General Mod farm. Best ask Ramonchi. Okay. Yeah, I saw his, what was it? The Guardian farm. Already got a Guardian farm working, and he's right, those things, they're ridiculous, the amount of XP they put out. Trying to think if there's anything else. We found several spawners as we've been digging. Haven't done anything with them yet. Don't really need them, but we'll probably turn it into a. We've got one of the add-ons that we have has a spawner picker-upper tool where you can break a spawner and pick it up and place it wherever you want it. So a little cheaty, but you know, hey, it's our game. Here, no, just made an epic creeper farm. Oh, that's really nice. Remember how many tiers it was? Ours is 5 tiers, but it's only the 3 of us on there, so you don't really need that much more than that. It's probably got, I don't know, 15,000, 16,000 gunpowder in it by now. But we got to make a blaze farm and a, what's the other thing? I can't remember. So we just got to sit there and look at that beautiful dish. Oh, as far as setup is concerned, this is where we're at on the setup so far. Flip over there right quick. Bada bing, bada boom. So the little thing, we're going to put the casserole in there and then slowly pick that up off of that. It's probably going to ooze out just a little bit, but it's going to should hold that general shape pretty well.
It's more for the proportion size.
Yeah. And then of course the salad will go on the other side to the right. And then we'll go from there.
And then you can turn it. Maybe that. Jump like that.
I don't care. You got to figure if you put it like that, like this right here, and then you turn the plate. Gosh, that smells so good. How are we looking down in there? Yeah. I don't think we have a general mob farm. Of course, as we're mining out that much area, they're constantly getting attacked by stuff. So we basically have a 701 by 701 general mob farm. Oh man. And then when you run into water or lava, that always makes things exciting. Wow. Just making adjustments. Gotta have a pretty picture. Beautiful.
I think that's better, don't it?
Now we just gotta get the food on the plate.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta don't forget. Set this over there so we don't forget. Little pumpkin seeds to go on top of the casserole, or to go on top of the salad. The salad. Are we keeping the foil?
No, I just didn't want to.
Oh, I got you.
I didn't like their ears on screen.
Do a little bit of dish work. I forgot what the soup was. Soup is it's a cabbage soup with mushrooms, lentils, brown rice, and venison. And it'll have some carrot and some celery and onion, garlic, the typical accompaniment. Bada bing, bada boom.
So you got Blake, almost under 3 minutes.
Under 3 minutes?
You want to like see if maybe?
We can look. See it right there? I don't think that's going to thicken up.
And then you just do it from the top.
Yeah. It probably tastes really good.
Well, I'm sure.
Alright, so if I take this, it'll kind of give me an idea. Alright folks, we're going for it. We're going to see what happens. Make it happen, Captain. Oh, this piece of chicken, what is it doing?
Oh my god. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah. I'll do.
Where are we at? We're on the plate.
Yep.
Just leave it on the plate. I'm gonna put it on this side because it's closer. We can.
Yeah, gotcha.
We need a paper towel to do a little wiping.
Ooh, flat one.
Okay. I can see
I'm gonna
better.
take it over to the casserole.
No,
Unscreen.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to drop that either. It fell. Alright, now pull this off.
Oh, wow.
Alright, you can flip over now. So you always see them do the little wipe downs before they take their pictures. Got a little sauce. But other than that, it came out pretty well, I think.
Yeah, just kind of.
Just kind of sat there. So we're going to spin this around this way. Kind of at a corner like that. Angles. You want to do a little parsley on top. Keep it sparse so you don't lose the color. Could break out the tweezers, but I'm not that freaking pretentious. But it does help when you got big hands, you know what I'm saying?
Here.
Alright, now for our salad. You got that round? Turn that off.
You can do the little flour.
It won't hold. So for our salad, got little smear marks on the plate. It's not going to hold, it's going to fall, but it should give us a circle of some sort, of some kind. Go ahead and put pumpkin seeds.
You can do it after.
But to be honest, it stayed up more than I thought it would. But I want to pat it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So take a spoon and just kind of push on it just a little bit.
Flatten it.
Hit it with a few pumpkin seeds. Which you just really can't really see, can you?
Ta-da!
And that's that. Let me see it. Let me see it. So,
There's it.
what do we have? We've got chicken, spinach, and mushroom casserole. And then on the side, we got Mediterranean mixed bean salad with black beans, corn, red onion, garbanzo beans.
Yep. Yummy.
Bon appetit. Guys, appreciate everybody coming out. If you haven't yet, I sure appreciate hitting that follow button.
She said, that's fantastic.
Look, see.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Beanie. Silly,
Everybody have a good day.
I think you're still lurking. Appreciate you stopping by, my guy. Herbie, Zero Night, Miss Beanie. Everybody have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all next time. Toodaloo.